been a hot minute. I have been moving in school, working, moving in, you name it. So I have a stack of cloth and paper boxes that have been delivered over the course of these months because I have not filmed. So I'm going to go in chronological order and open them up and get back into filming and chit chat. So I'm filming this on Christmas Eve and we are in our new home. I bought my very first home at the end of August and moved in September and finished school through October, November, and continued to move in, and it has been quite the whirlwind. So I really appreciate everyone's patience and for sticking around if you've been here a while, and welcome if you're new. So since I've started the channel, I have applied to my dream school, got accepted, started, and if you're watching, haven't been able to film in a bit, but my ring planner that I use, that I think I'm going to adjust, but I have some ideas for how I'm going to use the personal wide. I have my Gilio personal wide, but I also love Moterm. So I have to be honest, I don't remember what month this is. This is probably the August box, but I'm going to have to add it all at the end because it has been a minute. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes to go through. This pen case reminds me of when they sent prior, because I remember taking this out and trying to use just this part, and then it doesn't work very much. So I'm not in love with this pen holder. It's just a little clunky for what I would use. So I'm going to keep one of these boxes full of stuff that I will sell and ship if you're interested. So this will go in the ship box, just because I want it to go to a good home. This is a pretty dashboard. Really pretty. It's like that library is very calming. Reminds me of the library my dad had growing up. Note page. Never a bad thing to have these to-dos. Now that I'm going to be keeping track of home stuff more regularly, these will probably be perfect. Post-its, transparent post-its, love that. It's like a gray-green. I know like gray tan is the newest thing, but that gray-green is really pretty. These are always like the quotes. Oh wait, this is the, okay, December, bookmark, what's the footnote? So I have a book actually behind me. I'm filming this in a new sunroom. We actually have a sunroom. So my husband and I joke that we have more rooms that are unused, or have rooms that are unused that are equal to the size of where we used to live. So it's been an adjustment. These are really pretty. These remind me of the month tabs that were delivered once. I still haven't used them, so I don't know if they slide on and off too easily, but I do like them. They look pretty slick. Part of the reason why I haven't filmed is because I still haven't figured out my groove for next year. Question, evidence, conclusion. Okay, what do we think about this? Question, evidence, conclusion. That's a lot of questions and evidence gathering. I thought it was just a regular notepad until I looked further. Question. That's interesting. That's a very specific use for a notepad. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I would white it out and use it. I have so many notepads that have been sent. I don't know. Let me know if you want this, if you're open to purchasing it. Oh, I wonder if this was actually planned. Do we notice this is correction tape? So I wonder if it was like part of the plan that, oh wait, how does that, there we go. If they sent the correction tape in case you want to cover over the notepad, that would actually be kind of interesting. That's it. That's the box. Okay, so that's interesting. So that's one. So got all that for one. Let's do the next one that I have in my stack here. And very shiny. Oh, this one has a lot. Okay, let's take a look. One of these two is one I purchased on my own for what I wanted to put in my ring planner, and now I think I want to use it differently. Such as planner life. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Yes, please. That's amazing. I'll just leave that right here for the rest of the video. The future is always beginning now. Yes, my husband and I talk about that all the time. Being in the fitness and health industry, you don't need to wait until you know, Monday to start or January 1st to start. You can start now. What is important is seldom urgent. What is urgent is seldom important. Yes, priority matrix. So I always say if everything's an emergency, then nothing's an emergency. Tasks urgent, not urgent, not important. Okay, so not important, important, urgent, not urgent. This is good. This might be actually helpful for work, but I don't use a personal ring for work. That's called the priority matrix insert. If you're looking to purchase those on the site, with some of the cloth and paper updates on their site, it's a little hard to navigate for me. Okay, what is this weird? And refinement. Oh boy. Does anyone know what that says? Don't know, but that's okay. Pretty. Scenario planning. I actually have to do something like this for work. Where are you now? Where are you going? How will you get there? How will you know you have arrived? Okay. That could be good for like goal planning at the beginning of the year. Scenario is interesting. A term for that. Okay. Again, this is personal wide. SWOT. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. That's good. This is very work-based. Time block. Pretty color clip. It's like a silver teal, if that makes sense. Task planning notebook. Let's see. What size? I don't know what size this is. A5. Okay. It looked like an A5, but it feels a little wider, so I couldn't really tell. Pretty though. You can see the camera. Reflection. Oh, it's just a notebook. It's just paper. Okay, so it's not a planner. But that's good. I wonder, I could probably take this cover off and then slide it into an A5 cover I have. That could be kind of interesting. I normally like bound A5s, but this could be interesting to play with in the new year. Okay, so that was the next month. Getting quite a bit of trash over here. And thanks for, hello, hanging in there with me, y'all, because, oh, here's the planner. It has been, again, it's just been so long since I've filmed. I want to get in the habit, but I want to also conserve time. So it's just one long unboxing because going through and mapping each box and filming each box. I'm like, you know what? It's Christmas Eve. What does that say? Cloth and paper, but what is it? Maybe a little bookmark? Or gift tag? I bet it's a gift tag if you want to gift it, maybe. Old world, new things. Okay, so this is what comes in it. January 2024 calendar. But I might cut that and make the dot. Okay, interesting. Oh boy, these are unique colors. Manuka. I think it's a honey. It's like an olive green. How did I cut myself? If you're interested in these clips, I might put these colors in the to purchase pile with the pencil case and the notepad. Okay, so these two magnetic clips and semicircle stickers. I love a good page flag, so those are nice. Today, this week, this month, love a large sticky note. Girl Gray, pretty name and color. Oh my God, what did I do? How did I cut myself? Sorry, y'all. Hope you're not squeamish. Okay, so let's see. Planner. Again, A5. IV, so 4 for 24 maybe. Please be a layout I like. Not really. Darn. I really like the vertical weekly. It would be neat if you could like choose which layout you want since you're subscribing and you're paying money. If you could like 6 months in advance choose the layout you want. And again, the cover, like maybe I would cut this off and see if it would fit in a work planner. So that's the planner this year. Today, this week, this month, I do use those tabs. Actually, I've made tabs that look like that on my own. So that's kind of neat. Okay, so far so good. Some pretty good stuff. What else do we have? And this is this is a different layout for my desk, so I'm not using the same stuff. Okay, are these what I ordered? Yes, this is what I ordered, so I'll save that last because that is not a monthly subscription. This is the last monthly subscription box. For one that I got. I've had just stacked in my office. Oh wow, they're really big into the silver. I don't know what that is. Open that lens. Okay. Let's see. Magnetic box, which is kind of nice. Okay. Unique. Okay. Wow, really big on the silver this year, huh? That might be neat to just like peel and post a like one of those tabs, one of the cards in your planner. Okay, what are these? Ooh, 2024 calendar cards. Now you're talking. Love that. Those are beautiful. Really pretty. Although I do wish like this was this side, but the frosted is pretty. That'll look pretty in a planner pocket. when I do my like system video, let me know. Oh, these are really pretty. Let me know if you want to do a like think through, because I am literally in the process of brainstorming moments. Okay, could we need to see for Christmas? Literally in the process of brainstorming and figuring it out as I go. So happy to do that on video. Less but better. Love that. Really pretty green. Silver and green just reminds me very Christmassy. This looks like a photo album or just some kind of, I suppose you could use it as a recipe card or not. Yeah, looks like a little photo album. Could be cute. Very silvery. I might put that in the, these might go together. Meaning, like, I know they obviously go together, but I might put them together in the for sale box, which is getting pretty full. But if you're interested, let me know. So we have the 2 silver bins, pencil case, magnetic clips. I'll throw some other little things in there. Oh, move that. Let's see. Open this. So, curious to know kind of what if you find that for your 2024 system, are you keeping it the same? Are you completely switching it up? Are you torn and still don't know? Are you planned out? I'm hoping you're not planned out. Pretty little paper. February. And okay. Alrighty. So that's all for the sub boxes. But I am very curious to know what your plans are for your planners in the new year. What's your like priority planner? Is it work? Is it a brain dump? Is it a catch-all? I'll put these in your store. Like, what is your #1 planner priority for the new year? And then what are some you would like to do, but maybe just don't know how to do it yet? Kind of things. Keep that for now. See if I use it. Because I'm curious, because everybody has their own priority. Mine's gonna be like really setting up my work ones to keep. So this, now we're into the order that I made as the side for Black Friday. Black Friday sales. I really want to get my work system together. These came free. The CEO clear folders, matte finish. It's an interesting size. Maybe it's like more like an A5 type, but I have regular paper file, regular letter size paper, so maybe I'll throw these in the for sale if you want them. Because I really don't think I'll use them. I use regular letters. They're beautiful, so it'd be nice to. But I can't find a use for them. I'd love to give them to a good home. So your overview, this is now just, this is really all I bought for Black Friday. I didn't go all out, partially because bought a house. Another part because I have other planners coming. See, this is what I would love in the ring bound. It's that vertical weekly, so you can get a little to-do list from 5 a.m. to midnight, which is great. A lot of time in the day. I really want to get used to getting up earlier again. I've been so burned out in a funk that I just it was like back to sleeping right until you have to jump into the day, which then makes my anxiety high. And I'm always like, just spent so much time just like staying up and watching TV or doing something late. And I just want to get up early, be really productive in the mornings. That was when I was like living my best life, was getting up at like 5 and then having a few hours for myself and working on myself and my goals, then jumping into the day. So this is a layout that I usually use for my goal planner. I'm gonna do my goal planner again for next year, but I didn't have a goal planner this year because I had one goal: get into my dream school and start my dream school. And that was it. That was my only goal. I had a little countdown because I wanted to do 20 minutes a day of exercise, and I did for like over half the year in the middle of the year, which is great. But my main focus was school, and part of that was out of my control, but large part was in my control. So I couldn't set any other goals besides that. Like, I just knew I wouldn't be able to do it. Like, it wasn't going to be any other focus besides what I wanted for myself. Okay, so these are just monthly. You have to buy the month and the week separate. So that's the year overview, the month and the week. And then that's a lot if you keep it all in one full year together. That's a lot. So based on how I think I want to use my rings now, that's what I'm going to do. But I was thinking, because I have a Sterling Ink unboxing that I will do for y'all. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Planning always changes for me. It's what life comes at you fast. And so whatever makes the most sense, I mean, I don't know. I can't really call myself minimalist if I'm doing this, but it's whatever makes sense in the moment. So am I trying to do, I'm in an era where I need to just continue to simplify and really refine a routine. I got so out of a routine, and it really did. It felt like pure survival mode, 100% survival mode. And I just need to kind of reset that, find my voice again. And I know that might sound funny, but when we get into like goal setup for the new year, you'll see some of what my goals are. But yeah, through a lot of what I've been through, I started to really realize that I was losing my voice. I wasn't speaking up. I wasn't talking. I was going through a lot, and I didn't really realize how much it was impacting me until some folks started to share like that I didn't speak up, or I didn't talk, or like I wasn't me. And there was a lot happening that made that really happen. And so I really want to find my voice again this year. I'm just tired of taking an emotional beating. And I have to really think about how it all kind of happened. My husband and I are amazing. He's my world, and I'm so blessed to have found him. So we're good. It's not that. It's just like life, right? Like we've been going nonstop. Like I moved in December of 2019 with him, and then 2020 and mom's stroke and my health stuff, and that was super, super taxing. It takes a lot out of you. And then we debated, do we buy a house or not? Is this the time? Do we do it now? Do we wait? and we just prayed about it, and it was like, you know, let the doors just swing wide open if this is what we're supposed to be doing. And it did, and so, you know, here we are, and that was great. And it's like, I'm very, very blessed, but there's a lot about, you know, mental health that, you know, it's like, let's not forget that even though things can be going really, really well, there can be times that are just super trying and wear you down. And looking out for your own mental health is really important. And I've talked about that before. And I, especially now in this season, right? Christmas Eve, it's the holidays. It can be stressful. It can be really sad. You know, there's seasonal affective disorder and depression. And, you know, I hope this, if you're listening and watching this and you made it through the video, you know, just really hang in there and know you matter and you make a difference, because this season can be so, so tough for so many. I mean, really including myself. So just know that just one day at a time. And that was really what got me into planning. I don't know if I ever really shared that story, or at least I haven't shared it in a while. When my dad died in 2019, I needed something to just get me through one day at a time. And that's when I found planning. And it was a way to have a creative outlet and to be creative and to think ahead and to find something to track and to look forward to every week and every month. And that really is what did it for me. So maybe you can find a hobby like this. Maybe you get into planning. You're going through a hard season. I found, at least for me, that it really helped me get through some of the darkest days I had. And it still does. If I need to center myself and get grounded, I always come back to planning, and I'm getting back into it now. It's been a season of growth, a lot of life change, but I'm very, very grateful, but it can be very exhausting. So all of this to say, thank you for watching and for joining, and welcome if you're new. Share the video if it helped you. Comment below. Let me know your questions, comments, how you're doing. What do you have planned for 2024? What's in your planner lineup? We'll just keep the conversation going. So I really appreciate you and appreciate your time and sharing your time with me. It means the world. You know, time is our limited resource, so really appreciate you sharing it with me. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and appreciate you hanging in there and coming back and hanging in and doing the bunch of unboxings with me, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great holiday season and New Year, and I will talk to you soon.